County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming Services. And tonight we have a special treat for you. U15AA Scotia Minor Hockey League action between the visiting Truro Bearcats and the hometown Pictou County Crushers. Anytime it's Truro versus Pictou County, doesn't matter whether it's hockey, doesn't matter basketball, tiddlywinks, rock, paper, scissors. Could be anything, but if it's Truro versus Pictou County, it is going to be an intense competition, and that is what we expect here tonight. Crushers come in with a league record of 10 wins, just a single loss and a tie in their 12 games. It has been defense that has been a huge story for this team so far this season, giving up just 1.5 goals per game so far this year, while scoring better than 5, just a hair under 6 for that matter, so far this season. For the Bearcats, their record 3 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties in league play. That is good for 8 points and 5th place in the U15AA North Division of the Scotia Minor Hockey League. And this game tonight, part of our package, as the Crushers will be hosting the league championship tournament coming up at the end of the season, and Pictou Sports and Streaming will have that for you here on Atlantic Hockey Online through AO Live. And so we're getting a little bit of a taste of the team that is going to be hosting that tournament and one of their potential opponents for that event. Before we go any further, we must take a moment to once again acknowledge that the Pictou County Wellness Center, the entire community of Pictou County, and for that matter, the entire region covered by the Scotia Minor Hockey League, all lies within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki. And again, doing this game tonight, part of our package of doing the hosting, or part of this team hosting the provincial championship tournament. So we will be doing this game, and I believe we have one other regular season game planned for this team. No, we don't, but we will be doing the tournament that is scheduled for March 28th to 31st here at the Wellness Center, and we will be bringing you that entire tournament here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. And we are very much looking forward to having that tournament for you coming up at the end of next month. Taking a look at the starting goaltenders for tonight's game, it looks like it's Lucas Rumley getting the start for the Bearcats, and still waiting to get the starter for the Crushers. It looks like it is going to be Quinn Wilson, who will have starting duties for Pictou County here this evening. For Truro, the rest of the starters in front of their goaltender, and again, that's Rumley getting the start. The rest of the starting 6 include Wyatt Baird, along with guard Forbes, and we'll get you the rest as we are underway here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Battle in the corner, McDonald with the puck, gets it to the line and out. Landry goes to dump it back in, but puts it up over the glass and out of play. So the starting 5, once again, Landry on the back end for the Bearcats. And his defensive partner, it appears, is Ehrenberg. For Truro, the forward line of Baird, Forbes, and Moore. For Pictou County, it is McDonald up front with Park and Green, while the defensive pairing is that is Como and Parker on the back end. Although they are wearing Patricken's jersey and the other one, Patricken's jersey and LeBlanc's jersey, but there are 3 players for the Crushers not in the lineup tonight. Patricken, Fitt, and LeBlanc, and they are replaced by Chase Como, Jackson McIver and Max Parker, according to what is on the online game sheet. So we have to go with that, assuming that that is correct, because that is sort of the official document of the game sheet. McKinnon gets the puck at the line. He'll play it down low for Chislett. It's a little bit out of his reach. Chislett is able to get to it, though. Tried to play it around Hunter McDonald of the Bearcats. Not able to do so now. Here comes White for the Bearcats. His pass across, just out of the reach of War. Now back in behind the net. White able to pick up there, looking to get it out front for War. War picks it up at the side of the net. Tried to make a back pass to get it through for McDonald, that being Hunter McDonald, one of 3 players with that surname in this game. 2 for the Bearcats, 1 for the Crushers. As getting the puck out to center ice there was MacArthur. Carrying it through Chislett. He couldn't get a shot away. Chislett gets it to the line. Tried to play it back to the line. That missed his target, and Pitts will take it back all the way to his own line. Has Anderson out there as his defensive partner. Plays it to Anderson. Anderson's pass ahead gets knocked down by Bisson. Bisson now looking to work the puck in across the blue line. Had it knocked away. Okay, Bisson is listed as 0 on my game sheet, but he's actually wearing 12, so I'll fix that up. Here's Gates with the puck now. He'll play it off the boards. Couldn't clear the zone. Puck does come out to center. Anderson tried to get it back in. He gives his man a bump. That was Bisson. Puck ends up with McCallum. Gavin McCallum looks to get it to the front of the net. And and the save made there by Rumley, and he'll hang on for a face-off with 2:22 gone here in the first period. Bearcats and Crushers here at the Wellness Center. We just finished up a game between the South Shore Mustangs and the Weeks Majors in the Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League. The Majors, Weeks winning that one by a score of 6-3. Meanwhile, we've got a game going on next door that's also available through Petter Sports and streaming. It's 4-2 for the Fundy Thunder over the visiting Martello Buccaneers. That's in the Nova Scotia Under-16 AAA Hockey League. And Alex Terrio with the call on that one. Moore plays the puck back to the line. Fanning on a shot attempt there was Ehrenberg. Puck out to center, played back in. Pitts trying to find it. Now pass goes off the skate of Anderson. Hunter McDonald got to it, dumped it back in, and it ended up being an offside play by the Bearcats, so we'll get a stoppage with 3:06 gone here in the first period. 15 minutes for the first. I believe it's also 15 for the second. We'll wait and get confirmation of that. I'm pretty sure we also go straight from the first to the second with just a change of ends. And then a flood after the second period and a full 20 for the third, I believe. We'll have to wait and see. I've been doing games at the U15 major level. This is the first U15AA game I've had this season. Puck comes to the line, held in at the blue line there by Parker, and there's a shot and another save made by Rumley, and he'll hang on for another face-off. Although I see now, no, I was incorrect. Sorry, that's James Robert Johnson who's in net for the Bearcats, not Rumley. My apologies. The 30 looked like a 31, but it wasn't. Parker with the puck out at center ice, plays it off the boards, just out of the reach of Gavin McDonald, also out of the reach of Hunter McDonald. Now Parker with a shot, and the save made by Johnson, and he'll hang on for another face-off. 3:44 gone here in the opening frame. We'll have plenty more action here tomorrow as well on Petter Sports and Streaming. 3 games tomorrow, including the Fundy Thunder again. Thunder on the ice right now. They'll be back on the ice again tomorrow night. We'll have that one for you. We'll have U15 major action tomorrow afternoon as the Warewell Bombers play a home game. And we'll also have some playoff action tomorrow as the Northern Subway Selects host the Cape Breton Lynx in the first game of their best-of-5 Nova Scotia semifinal series. And we're going to have our first penalty of this game, and it's going to go against the Crushers. Hayden McKinnon going off for interference at 4:05 of period number 1. So the Truro Bearcats get the first man advantage of the evening. Power play goes to work. Adams has the puck knocked off his stick. Sorry, that's Armas. If I could read my own writing, I'd be... Chislett gets it over, and the Crushers strike first. Chislett to Cochrane. Cochrane into the basically empty cage as the move had put Johnson out of position. A great move by Chislett to get Johnson to commit. Cochrane then takes advantage and scores the shorthanded goal at 4:22. And the Crushers take the early 1-0 lead on the shorthanded goal. As Alex Theriault joins me while his game is in intermission. Alex, thank you so much for taking over on the camera here for a few minutes as we get this U15AA game nearly to its 5-minute mark. Good chance there for the Bearcats, but that ended up going off of a post. Forbes not able to hold the puck onside. He has to go back out to get it. Plays it over there to Landry. Landry will bring it in across the line. And the indication is that that's an offside, so we'll get a stoppage with 1:09 left to go in the Truro man advantage and 10:04 left to go here in the first period. Once again, that schedule tomorrow, a 1 o'clock start for the Halifax Wolverines and Warewell Bombers at the U15 Major. A 4 o'clock start for the Cape Breton Lynx and Northern Subway Selects in Maritime Major Female Hockey League playoff action. Landry gets the puck down into the corner. Now back up to the line again. Landry has that get by him and out to center ice. MacArthur forechecking as Ehrenberg goes back and gets it. Ehrenberg able to play it up to Bard. Bard not able to maintain control as it's picked up by Fraser. Fraser to MacArthur. Back to the line for Comeau. Again, the jersey says LeBlanc, but it's Comeau wearing it. 3 players out there not in jerseys that the name matches the name. Forbes with a shot that is blocked by Comeau. Now the puck picked up by Moore. Moore trying to get around Comeau. 13 seconds left in the penalty. Comeau picks up the puck. He'll get it out to center. And back to get it just outside his own blue line is Edwards. Edwards pass for White, misses him. War tries to chop it ahead. It's knocked down and picked up by McIver. McIver has it. Oh, get away from him. War now on it. He'll play it down behind the goal line. Puck comes into the near side corner. Up as far as the line, held in at the point there by Caden McDonald. Now it goes around to the far side. Fraser plays it ahead out to center. Following up and bringing the puck in across the line, McCallum. Now coming the other way, here comes White. White has the puck knocked off his stick. He's able to get it back again. 8:18 left to go here, first period. White dumps it in right onto the net of Quinn Wilson. Wilson able to steer that aside. Now pass intended for McIver, but it doesn't get all the way to him. Trying to get it, turn and get a shot away was Purdy. He couldn't get that shot through. Puck ends up out in center, dumped back in. Now lead pass. Here's Park with the puck, trying to split through the D, couldn't quite do so. And Edwards will play it up the wall. Stepping up with it now, though, is McKinnon. Hayden McKinnon takes it around behind the net. Comes up to the half wall, tries to make a pass back to the line. It goes off of a leg. Green now trying to get it back down low, but Purdy will get it out to center ice. Brought back in again. That's going to be an offside just shy of the midway point of this first period. 7:25 gone, 7:35 left here in period number 1. Meanwhile, next door, it's now 4-2 in favor of the Fundy Thunder. Going into the third period there, Fundy with 4 goals in the first period. The Martello Buccaneers responding with 2 in the second. And the third period will be coming up in just a few minutes. Alex Theriault will be heading back over there to give you the call of that one. The sultry sounds of Alex Theriault with the call on that game. And again, here on AO Live, you can flip back and forth between games as much as you want all evening long. And Alex will also be on the game for the Fundy Thunder tomorrow at 5 p.m. when they take on the Valley Wildcats. While I will be at the Hector Arena in Pictou calling the Northern Subway Selects and Cape Breton Lynx opening game of their playoffs. Park in to take this draw against Forbes. Crushers end up with the puck. It comes out to center. That's not LeBlanc, it's Como. Can't look at the jersey, have to look at the, or can't look at the name bar, have to look at the number because, like I said, 3 players for the Crushers out of the lineup today. LeBlanc, Fit, and 14 as well, which is Patrickin. And in their stead, Como, McIver, and Parker. Here's Park with the puck. He'll play it back to Como at the line. Como with the shot. Goes off the foot of Gates. Gates now picks up, tries to play it ahead. Park knocks that down. Park with the pass. Now comes out front for Green. There's a shot and a big save made by Johnson to keep it a 1-0 game as Alex heads back next door. Thank you so much, Alex. And we'll get the face-off inside the Truro zone. 6:32 remaining here in the first period. Puck played in deep by Pitts. Goes around behind the net. Cochran, who is the goal scorer in this game. He scored shorthanded. Puck comes out to center ice. Bearcats in black, Crushers in white. War with the puck right now for the Bearcats. Plays it ahead to McDonald, that being Hunter McDonald. Gathered up by Anderson for the Crushers. He'll play it around to the far side. Pitts gets it ahead to MacArthur. Now to Cochran. Cochran gets it to Chislett. Chislett goes to dump it in. That's knocked down. And the Bearcats look to get it back down the ice. Pass for Hunter McDonald. A little bit behind him. He does get a stick on it. Now brings it in across the line. Takes a bump from Chislett. Anderson will pick up. He'll play it around once again. Pass intended for MacArthur, but that missed her. Now Cochran intercepts a pass, brings it in across the line, has it knocked off his stick by Hunter McDonald. Chislett being chased down by Purdy. Chislett takes it all the way back into his own zone. He'll use the boards to get it around to the far side for McLennan. McLennan back around to the near side for Chislett. He'll play it back to Anderson. Anderson fans on a pass attempt. Now picked up again by McLennan. He'll use the wall. Get it to the line. Landry not able to hold it on side as McIver was able to get it down the ice. Hustling back to get on it is Ehrenberg for the Bearcats. Ehrenberg played it over into the corner. Chislett sends it back behind the net. Purdy will pick up for the Bearcats. Purdy plays it as far as the line. Wilson holds it on side there. Fires a shot. Kick save made by Johnson. Kicks it right to Purdy. Purdy taking a look, trying to find options. Puck ends up coming to the line. Wilson will send it back in deep again. Frazier in the far corner, able to get on it. Frazier looked to get it down to McIver, but McIver couldn't quite find that puck, and covering it up and hanging on for a face-off is Johnson with 4:31 left to go here in the first period, and the Crushers with the 1-0 lead. So those games tomorrow, once again, 1 o'clock for the Bombers and Wolverines at the U15 major level. 4 o'clock for the Selects and the Lynx, Maritime Major Female Hockey League U18 playoffs. And then 5 o'clock, Fundy Thunder and Valley Wildcats, Nova Scotia U16 AAA League from here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Caden McDonald gets the puck to the line. Worked out by Moore, but then sent right back in again. Now Baird will send it down the ice. Goes around the boards into the far corner. Parker gets there right around the same time as Moore. Baird now will play it around to the near side. Getting to it, Como plays it up the near wall. It ends up coming back down into the corner. Como will send it around to the far side for Parker. Parker takes a bump there from Baird. That allowed Moore to get on the puck momentarily, but it's stolen back. Now played ahead for McIver. McIver gets it out to center. It's dumped right back in again onto the stick of Como. Como this time goes cross ice with that pass for McCallum. But the Bearcats get it right back. Now a pass ahead for Forbes. Forbes has it knocked off his stick by Park. Back in across the line. We're going to get a penalty here. Tripping is the indication. And it's going to go against Moore. So the Crushers will get their first power play of the night. They scored shorthanded. Apologies there, folks. Tripping the call against Moore. Time of the penalty is 11:32 for those who care about such things. Puck sent down into the Crusher end. Back to get it is Pitts. Pitts gets it up to McDonald, that being Gavin McDonald. Now Gavin McDonald gets a shot, saved by Johnson, rebound, and Johnson makes a second save and covers up and hangs on with 1:10 left to go in the Crusher power play, 2:38 remaining here in the first period. 1-0 for the Crushers on a short-handed goal. Scored by Cochran. Here's MacArthur with the puck, taking it behind the net. Comes out the near side. MacArthur gives to Cochran. Cochran will take it up the boards. Now turn. Down to MacArthur in the corner. MacArthur taking a look. Looking at her options. Gives the puck to Wilson. Wilson sends it behind the net to Chislett. Chislett out front for MacArthur with a quick one-timer. And a big save made by Johnson to keep it a 1-0 game. As the Weeks doing a great, or not the Weeks, the Crushers, doing a great job of moving the puck around and getting into a great position to get a good shot away. But the shot taken by Anna MacArthur, able to be stopped by Johnson. Puck comes back to the line. McKinnon, he'll use the wall to get it down low for Chislett. Chislett taken into the end boards by Edwards. MacArthur coming in, or sorry, that's not Edwards, my apologies, that's Gates. Chislett, pass back to Wilson, ends up missing the target, and McKinnon will have to hustle back. 20 seconds left in the power play, just over a minute 45 left to go in the first period. Here's McKinnon now, picking up speed as he comes through center, takes it all the way down in behind the net. Took a bump down low from Bisson. And if I'm mispronouncing any names, we'll talk about it during the intermission of how to get a hold of me and let me know what names I'm getting wrong. Chislett with the puck, plays it back to the line. Parker gives to Cochran. Cochran stepping away from the wall. Now Chislett back on the puck. Cochran has it knocked away from him. Comes to the line. Parker with a shot. And it's played out to center. Como will gather it in there. We're back to 5-on-5. Just over a minute left to go in the period. Puck launched down the ice by the Bearcats. Out of his net to slow it down there was Wilson. Puck comes around to the near side. McIver waiting for it. He'll start to work his way ahead. Pass across to the far side for Pitts. Pitts setting it up there for Fraser. Fraser coming in. Back to McIver. Still loose at the side of the net. And Johnson covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 43.3 seconds left to go here in the first period. And 1-0 the score in favor of the Pictou County Crushers over the visiting Truro Bearcats. It's now 4-4 next door, and the Thunder have taken a timeout after two early goals here in the third period. And again, you can flip back and forth as many times as you like between this game and that one here on Atlantic Hockey Online through AO Live, produced by Petter Sports and Streaming. Another save made by Johnson, and he'll hang on for another face-off with 31.1 seconds left to go here in the first period. White comes out to take this draw against Fraser. Off of the face-off. Puck is poked ahead by Hunter McDonald. Now McDonald is able to get it out down the length of the ice. Pitts will go back and pick up. Pitts nearly runs right into War. Does get the puck around to McCallum. McCallum gets it to the line and out. Trying to work it back into the zone are the Bearcats. Now it does come loose and get gathered up there by Pitts. His pass intended for McIver, nearly broken up by White, but that will do it for the first period. And after the opening 15 minutes of play, the Crushers with a 1-0 lead over the Truro Bearcats. And while they announce the 50-50, we'll announce, what was I going to do? I was going to do something during the intermission. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, how to get a hold of us during the game. That's what it was. You can reach us one of three ways while you're watching the game. You can reach us through that app that used to be known as Twitter, now known as X. You can get us, the handle there is @Petter, PETTER_PC_sports. That's PETTERPC_sports on X. You can reach us through Facebook. Go to facebook.com and search for Petter Sports and Streaming. Or you can also send us a message through mjahlnetwork.proboards.com. The username there is simply Petter, PETTER. Find us and send us a message through mjahlnetwork.proboards.com. Here's Pitts with the puck. He'll play it over to Anderson. Anderson's pass ahead goes off the stick of Park. Now Anderson back with it again, gets it ahead. Taking a big hit there was Gavin McDonald, and we're going to get a penalty on that hit. Just 18 seconds into the second period. Landry's going to go off for boarding, and so the Crushers will get their second power play of the evening. Coming just 18 seconds into this 15-minute second period. So the Crushers, who are 0 for 1 on the power play, get their second chance with Landry in the box for boarding. Pitts at the line, sends it down to Park. Park into the corner for McDonald. McDonald tries to stuff it in but can't. Now here's Park with a chance. Rebound, and Green with the goal. Hunter Green, the recipient of the rebound. And the power play goal for the Crushers makes it 2-0. A shorthanded goal in the first period, a power play goal here in the second. And the Crushers are out in front 2-0. The first goal coming off the stick of Cochran. The second goal coming from Pitts. There's a shot kick save. We'll get you the scoring on that goal in just a moment. Here's MacArthur working at the far boards. Chislett steps up to it. Chislett gives to Cochran. Cochran can't maintain. Now Wilson will send it down low. Going after it in the corner. Cochran gets to that puck. Picking up for the Bearcats was Edwards. Not able to clear, though, as Wilson held it onside. Now Armis looking to clear. He can't. Edwards ends up back on the puck. Look to play it ahead, but it's knocked down this time by McLennan. McLennan with a shot. That's steered away. Now Wilson with it at the line. He can't hold it onside. He'll have to back up with it. Being chased by Armis. Gets the puck over to McKinnon. And McKinnon will dump it back in. Johnson knocks that one down. And we can tell you now it was Hunter Green with the goal, assisted by Liam Park and Gavin McDonald on the power play at 36 seconds. Oh, I'm working camera and writing down all the stats and whatnot, so when I have to pick up the pen to write something, I have to let go of the camera, and sometimes it slips a little bit, so I do apologize for that. Here's Chislett leaving the puck there. A shot following up was Comeau, but Johnson able to make the save and hang on for a face-off with 2:28 gone here in the second period. And the Crushers out in front 2-0. A shorthanded goal by Cochran, Jude Cochran, and a power play goal by Hunter Green to make it that 2-0 scoreline. Bearcats get possession off the draw. Pass ahead for Moore. Moore able to get it to Forbes, but Forbes had it knocked off his stick. It ended up right on the stick of Baird. Baird goes to dump it in. Back to get it, Como. He can't get it beyond Moore. Now Moore down in the corner. Oh, sorry. There we go. Moore in the corner. Puck is gathered in by Fraser. He's able to get it ahead. Now pass goes a little bit behind the intended target of McIver. That allows Landry to pick up the puck. Bring it back into the Crusher zone. Landry tries to set it up for Moore. He gets it to Moore. Moore with the shot. And the save made. Save made by Wilson. Now out comes Fraser. He has the puck knocked away from him by Ehrenberg. Moore ends up with it. Moore bringing it in across the line. Moore looking to get it to Forbes. Forbes gets it. Trying to tuck it in. He can't. Puck is still loose. Now it's batted away, but there's a delayed penalty coming up, and it goes against the Crushers with 3:29 gone here in the second period, and Pictou County will be shorthanded for the second time in this game. Last time they were shorthanded. Oh, why am I sending the camera that way? It should be that way still. There we go. And it is Chase Como who's going to go off for the cross-check. Anderson able to get the puck and send it down the ice. So a good start to the penalty kill here for Pictou County. War with the puck now for Truro. Being chased down by Park. War able to get it over to the near side for Landry. Landry's pass goes off the stick of Hunter McDonald. And Anderson launches it back down the ice. Truro has to go back and start from square one. 30 seconds gone in the man advantage. Played ahead, intended for War. It's out of his reach. Pitt sends it back into the Bearcat zone. Knocked down by Johnson. Now icing the call against Truro. And so we'll get a stoppage with 1:12 left to go in the man advantage. And I misspoke when I said cross-check. It was a hooking penalty taken by Chase Como. Oh. Face-off will be inside the Bearcat end with 1:12 left to go in the man advantage. 10:43 remaining here in the second period. Off of the draw. Puck is played ahead just out of the reach of Armis. And it's sent back into the Bearcat zone by Gavin McDonald. Now played across by Brooks. Return pass to Brooks. He'll get that up to Bisson. Now battle in behind the net. Coming out with it is Purdy. Purdy into the corner. Sends it to the front of the net. Chislett has that go off his skate, but it ends up on the stick of Gavin McDonald, and McDonald launches it down the ice. Now Bisson. Can't get the puck. Here gets it to Moore. Moore tries to get a shot away, but Wilson steps in front of that one. Now Bisson in the corner. Leaves the puck for Purdy. Purdy throws it through the crease. Stepping up from his spot at the point is Gates. Gates sends it down into the end boards with 10 seconds left to go in the penalty. Back up to the top of the zone for Gates. His shot, save made. Rebound. There's another chance. And another save made by Wilson. And he'll hang on for the face-off. Quinn Wilson coming up with some nice saves there. 2 seconds left to go in the penalty to Chase Como. Cochran to take this draw against Forbes, and the Bearcats will have to be wary of the fact that there is just a couple of ticks left in the penalty. Clock not started yet. Clock still not started yet. Now they get it going. There we go. And the puck cleared down the ice. So the Bearcats get a few extra seconds of power play time. Not that it ends up working to their advantage. And the Crushers end up with an offensive zone face-off. And to be fair to those people down in the booth, it's not an easy job. Sometimes, speaking from experience with that particular clock, you can press the button and press the button and press the button, and it doesn't respond. So I'm going to give those guys down there the benefit of the doubt. They are volunteers, and their work is much appreciated. Forbes gets the puck out to center. Backing up with it now is Wilson. That being Gavin Wilson as opposed to Quinn Wilson, the goaltender. McKinnon gets it in across the line. McKinnon trying to work his way around Caden McDonald. Couldn't quite do so. And now here comes a chance for Forbes. Forbes waits for help. Tries to get a pass across. That's broken up by Chislett. Chislett will carry it out to center ice. Tried to get around Ehrenberg. Now as they battle just inside the Bearcat blue line, puck comes to Ehrenberg. He's able to poke it as far as War, and War will get it by Pitts as far as the Crusher blue line. Pitts taking it back, reverses it, but ends up putting it right onto the stick of White, who gets a shot away. Now White will get the puck back again. White into the corner, throws it out in front. There's a chance and a nice save made by Quinn Wilson. Now back to the line, Landry with it. Landry gets it across to White. White looking to get it to the front, but Pitts had that go off his skate. Now cleared as far as the line. Landry with a shot. That goes just wide. Frazier able to pick up for the Crushers. Plays it around. Cochran looking to clear. He can't get it past Landry. Landry's pass across to Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg not able to keep that puck onside. As the Bearcats have to come out, regroup. Landry brings it right back in again. Gets the shot away. Wilson with the save. Anderson gets taken into the wall. Now Purdy with a chance. He'll fire it just wide. And the puck comes around back up the wall. Bisson tries to send it back down low, but that's intercepted. And now Pitts will take it back behind his own net, being chased down there by Purdy. Purdy with the steal. Tried to get a pass out front. That was cleared away by Anderson. And now the puck cleared down the ice by McCallum. Going in the corner after it is McIver. Anderson in there as well. Anderson comes out. He tried to make a pass, goes off of Purdy's skate. Puck comes up the wall. Armis not able to clear the zone as he couldn't get around Chase Comeau. Now the puck does come out. Comeau takes a poke at it. Armis trying to get a stick on it. He can't. Now Landry, his attempted clear down the ice was knocked down by Anderson. Puck ends up with Anderson. He can't get a shot away as it was knocked off of his stick. Now Bisson working against Comeau. Bisson trying to clear the zone. And if it should be Bisson, again, I do apologize. I never get a player's name wrong on purpose. Green with the puck. He'll dump it back in after it came out to center. Just over 6 minutes left to go here, second period. 2-0 for the Crushers. A power play goal here in the second, a shorthanded goal back in the first. All of the scoring in this game so far. Armis on the puck. He has it stolen from him by Gavin McDonald. Now Comeau with it. He'll send it down low. Park goes into the corner against Landry. Landry ends up with it, plays it up to Bisson. Bisson. I'm sure it should be Bisson the more I think about it. There's a shot, save made by Johnson. And the puck cleared out just out of the reach of Parker. And Parker has to take it all the way back deep into his own zone. Plays it across to Comeau. Now ahead for Park. Park gets a step, comes in, gets a shot away, and Johnson makes the save. Now Gavin McDonald. He'll send it to the end boards. Back to get it. Landry off the glass. Chislett can't hold the puck onside, and down it goes. Back to get it is Gavin Wilson. Wilson takes it behind his net. Plays it ahead. McDonald deflects it up to Chislett. Chislett will send it the rest of the way down to the end boards. Johnson slightly whiffed on that attempt to play the puck. It comes around to Moore. Moore will get it out to center. Wilson quickly gets it across to McKinnon. The pass ahead for Chislett goes off of him. MacArthur picks it up, plays it back to Wilson. Wilson gets it ahead to Cochran. Cochran has it knocked off his stick momentarily by Forbes, but the Crushers get it right back. And that ends up hitting a player in the Crusher bench, and we'll get a stoppage with 4:33 left to go here in period number 2. And the Crushers leading it 2-0. They're down to under 4 minutes left to go in the game between the Fundy Thunder and the Martello Buccaneers, and it's still 4-4 there. Thunder had a 4-0 lead at one point in that game, but the Bucks have climbed their way back. 2 quick goals early in the third period tied it up. That should have been an offside. Offside didn't get called, though. Now Forbes coming the other way. Forbes has the puck taken from him by McKinnon. Chislett plays it off the wall. Moore will pick up in his own zone. Sends it around the wall. Out of the reach of Brooks. Cochran will get it back down into the corner. Now played back up the boards again. Held in at the line by Wilson. Tried to get it down for MacArthur. But the Bearcats get it, play it back out to center, and Wilson will back up with it. Plays it ahead. That goes off the leg of Chislett. Chislett able to find it. Now bring it in across the line. Had the puck knocked off the stick by Gates. Taking it down into the corner. McKinnon plays it around to the far side before Chislett could get there. Gates ended up playing it for the Bearcats. Now up to Moore. Moore will get it ahead and out to center as Hunter McDonald played it up to Forbes. Now Forbes tried to return it to McDonald, but that was broken up. MacArthur will carry it out to center. Knocked off MacArthur's stick by Brooks. Now Chislett with it, in across the line. Chislett cuts through the defense. Chislett with a chance, and Johnson makes a beautiful save. Chislett back on the puck. Got it over to McIver. McIver tried to center it. That was broken up by White. Now White takes the puck back behind his own net. Looked to play it ahead. It was knocked down and ended up with Caden McDonald. He got it ahead to Hunter McDonald. Now Caden and Hunter, the two McDonalds, both at the far wall, played the puck, but it ended up back with the Crushers in possession, and McIver will get it down into the Bearcat zone. White going in after it, into the end boards against, and we're going to get a holding call against White, I believe. That is the indication. Yes, indeed. It is going to be Jack White going off for holding. So the Crushers get their third power play of the evening. This one coming with 2:40 left to go in the third period. Park in to take the draw against Purdy as the Crushers go to their third power play of the night. They are 1 for 2 so far with the man advantage. But the Bearcats a good start to this penalty kill as they've got the Crushers deep back into their own zone. Anderson plays it ahead for Green. Green coming through center, comes in across the blue line, plays it to Gavin McDonald, to Park, to McDonald, to Green. There's a chance, and a kick save made by Johnson. Not able to clear the zone as it's held in. Now Park back with it on the near boards. Into the slot for Green, but Green fans on that attempt. 1:23 left to go in the power play. Green back on the puck again. That was Park. To McDonald. McDonald with a backhand shot. Save made. Green takes a whack at it. Couldn't get the shot through. Now Caden McDonald plays it around to the near side. Purdy has it taken from him. We're going to get a charging penalty against Green, it looks like. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 8 seconds, and then the Bearcats will go to their third power play of the evening. And this power play, if nothing else gets called, will carry over into the third period. The charging penalty on Hunter Green. And so we'll play 4-on-4 until there's about 40 seconds left in the period. Then the Bearcats will have the rest of the period on the power play, and it will carry over by about 12 seconds or thereabout into period number 3, again, if they don't score on the power play and if nothing else gets called. Puck comes into the near side corner. Parker going in for the Crushers. Takes a hit there from Forbes. Coming over to help is Cochran for Pictou County. Cochran takes it behind his own net. Tries to bring it right out in front. Nearly was disastrous. But fortunately for the Crushers, they're able to get away with that one. Now Ehrenberg at his own line. Got the puck ahead, but Como able to find it and send it back down deep into the Truro zone. 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Here's Ehrenberg trying to get away from Cochran. Ehrenberg gets it out to center. Como plays it back to Parker. Parker will get it ahead to Chislett. And Chislett dumps it down into the Truro zone. 4 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Now Landry with it. Into the final 40 seconds of the period. And we're now in a Bearcat power play. But here comes Chislett. Chislett with a move. And Chislett with his second point of the night will score a shorthanded, unassisted goal with 32.2 seconds left to go in the second period. Chislett with the unassisted shorthanded goal at 14:28 of the second period. I can't imagine that there would be any assists on that, as Chislett got the turnover, brought the puck in, and tucked it past Johnson to extend the lead to 3-0, now with 14 seconds left to go in the period. Wilson to McCollum. McCollum gets it out to center. Bearcats pick up there. Brooks can't get the puck into the zone. McCollum will send it down the length of the ice. That will do it for period number 2. As the Pictou County Crushers have a 3-goal lead going into the final period, which will be coming up in just a few minutes here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Meanwhile, next door, they're going into overtime, so while we're in the intermission, why not head next door? Just back out into the main page on AO Live, click on the link for the Martello Buccaneers and the Fundy Thunder, and catch all of the overtime action with Alex Terrio as OT about to get started over there. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes here. It's Crushers 3, Bearcats 0. You are watching Scotia Minor Hockey U15AA hockey action here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here between the Crushers and the Bearcats. 15 minutes on the clock, so it's 3:15s at this level. You learn something new every day. Crushers with a 3-0 lead after a shorthanded goal and then a power play goal and then an even strength goal. No, it was a shorthanded goal, then a power play goal, then another shorthanded goal. Yes, that's right. Can't read my own writing. Shorthanded goal, power play goal, shorthanded goal. And the Crushers are going to be shorthanded for the first 12 seconds of this third period, as the penalty taken in the late stages of the period by Hunter Green for charging still has that little bit of time left. Next door, they're heading into a shootout in that game between the Martello Buccaneers and the Fundy Thunder. Alex Terrio with the call of that one, as he'll bring you the exciting finish of that. Cochran wins the draw. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon can't clear the zone as Landry knocks that puck down. Now Baird tried to direct it on target, but that was steered away. We're back to 5-on-5, and the puck sent down the ice. Ehrenberg back to get it. Ehrenberg takes it behind his net. Pass goes a bit behind Forbes, intercepted by Chislett. Chislett drops it to MacArthur. Back down to Chislett. As mentioned, we are back to 5-on-5. Now the puck is turned over. Here comes a rush for Moore. He tries to get it to Forbes. It goes off a skate and ends up with Baird. Baird plays it down towards the corner as he takes a bump. Chislett gets to the puck. He'll play it around to the far side for MacArthur. MacArthur back to Wilson behind the net. Gavin Wilson behind the net of Quinn Wilson. Played the puck ahead. Now Wilson gets it back again. Carries it forward, goes to dump it in, and gets it just past Landry down into the end boards. Landry picks up there. Backs it up to Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg will get it back over to Landry. Landry has it knocked away from his stick by Chislett. There's a shot on target, and Johnson kicks that aside into the corner. McIver plays it back behind the net to Chislett. In the corner, trying to work himself free was Chislett, but he couldn't get the puck to the front of the net. Comes around to the near side. Now coming out with it is Forbes. Forbes couldn't get it past Pitts, and we're going to get an offside as the game next door has come to an end. The shootout has finished, and hard to read the looks on faces. It looks like there might be a few more smiles coming from the Bucs side. Hard to say for sure, though. Meanwhile, McCollum loses his footing as he tries to bring the puck through the neutral zone. Back in across the line. Caden McDonald chops at it, but Frazier's still there, battling for it. It ends up with White. Frazier lost his stick in the process. Here comes White. He's got Hunter McDonald heading towards the net. White with a chance. Save made by Quinn Wilson. Puck gets to the line, held in by Caden McDonald. Now Hunter McDonald with a backhander, and he puts that one just wide. McCollum will send it back behind the net for Pitts. Pitts ahead to McIver. McIver gets it ahead. That's out of the reach of Frazier. Picked up by White. White will bring it back into the Crusher zone. Pitts knocks it off of his stick. And now McCollum gets it ahead. McIver trying to get around Caden McDonald. McDonald able to deliver a check. Gets the puck up to Armas. Armas plays it back out to center. Knocked back in again by McIver. Now with it, Armas. He has it stolen from him by Park. Park trying to get around Caden McDonald. Park's pass all the way back to the line. Stepping in is Parker. He'll fire a shot. And the save made by Johnson, and he'll cover up and hang on. 2:50 gone here in the third period. And the outcome of the shootout, Bucks end up winning it 5-4 in a shootout against the Fundy Thunder tonight. So the Thunder not able to take advantage of a 4-0 first period lead as the Martello Buccaneers able to come all the way back and get the victory in the shootout, but the Thunder do at least pick up 1 point in the standings. There's a chance for Green, and a big save made by Johnson. Puck is still loose. And now Park trying to get it to McDonald. McDonald back to the line. There's a shot by Comeau. That steered aside. Now Parker trying to hold it in at the line. Armas is there for the Bearcats. Also there, Purdy. Purdy able to gather it in. He'll play it out to center and send it down the ice. Back to get it is Comeau. Comeau will play it off the wall for Gavin McDonald. McDonald gets the pass over for Parker. Parker's pass gets intercepted by Bisson. But the Crushers are able to get it back. Here comes a chance for Gavin McDonald. He's got Park coming up with him. McDonald couldn't get the pass through to Park. As a good job on the back check there by Brooks. Puck comes back out to center ice. McKinnon back with it. He'll play it across to Wilson. Wilson gets the puck ahead, and it's dumped in by Green. Comes all the way around to the near side corner. 4 minutes gone in the third period. Battle in the near side corner. 4 players in there. McDonald able to get it. He'll play it back to the line. It misses everybody, and back down it goes. Gavin Wilson hustling back. Moore trying to get into position to intercept the D-to-D pass, but it got through to McKinnon. Then McKinnon returns it back to Wilson. It hops over his stick. Wilson does get it. Plays it out to center. Ehrenberg waiting for it there. Pokes it ahead. Now Moore going after it. Wilson will win the race to that puck, however, for the Crushers in white. Tried to play it back up the boards. Moore intercepted that. Little give and go between Moore and Forbes, but the return pass to Moore didn't quite connect. Now here's Chislett with the puck. He'll bring it in across the line. Gave it to Cochran. Had it knocked away from him. Landry plays it around to the far side. Moore not able to settle it down. Forbes will gather it up. Here comes Forbes. He's got Baird coming up with him. Forbes sends the puck around the boards. Anderson gets to it first for the Crushers and plays it out by Ehrenberg all the way out to center ice. Ehrenberg returns it up the ice to Moore. Moore gets it to Forbes. Forbes looking to get into a shooting position. Forbes gets the backhand shot away. The save made by Wilson. Now Cochran can't clear the zone. Yeah, actually the puck does come out. Chislett picks it up. Chislett trying to get around Ehrenberg. Chislett can't get the puck to the front of the net. Now Cochran comes in. He battles with Ehrenberg. Forbes in there as well. Cochran back to the line for Anderson. Anderson's shot. That goes just wide off the end boards. Landry is the first one to it. He'll play it around the wall to Moore. Moore can't get it by Pitts. Now Chislett knocks down a second clearing attempt. Chislett gives to MacArthur. MacArthur gets the shot away and the save made by Johnson, and he'll hang on for a face-off with 9:14 left to go here in the third period. We're in for a big finish here in this game with a 3-0 score line. Crushers getting some pressure on the Bearcats right now. But the Bearcats just a couple of bounces away from being right back in this one. Here's Anderson with it now. As he was being chased by War, Anderson left it along the end boards. Now coming up, here's McIver. McIver cutting to the outside, working against Edwards. Plays it around to the near side. McIver got it back again, tried to make a centering pass. That was broken up. Now here comes White. White through center. Plays it over to the far side for War. War couldn't get the pass back towards the front of the net. Crushers fired around the boards. Intended for McIver. McIver working to get around Caden McDonald. He'll take it around to the far corner. McIver leaves it there, but the first one to pick it up is going to be White for the Bearcats. White, his pass ahead. Connects with War. War has it. Was able to get around Parker, but then lost the puck, and the Crushers come back the other way. Green can't get around Caden McDonald. Green takes a bump from War. Now Parker trying to play it back down the boards. Comes to Park. He can't get it gathered in. Comeau to Green. There's a chance, and that gets steered just wide. Now McDonald with the shot. That goes wide. Stepping up Comeau. He'll play it around the boards. Park will get to that puck first. Plays it back down. Now pass intercepted by Armas. He'll get the puck to Bisson. Bisson has it knocked away from him by Como. Como able to play it across for Parker. Parker gets it ahead to Green. Up to McDonald. McDonald goes to dump the puck in. It's knocked down at the blue line by Brooks. Now here comes a chance for Armas coming in alone. But the puck ends up rolling off of his stick. And a save made by Quinn Wilson. Ended up being maybe not quite as challenging as he thought it was going to be, as Armas lost control of the puck just before he could get a real hard shot away. Park dumps it down into the Bearcats zone. Just over 7 minutes left to go here, third period. Crushers up by 3. McDonald chops at the puck to try and get it around Purdy. Purdy able to knock it down, though. Purdy now will flip it ahead, try to get it to Baird. That was out of his reach. Picked up by Gavin Wilson. He plays it ahead to McDonald. Gavin McDonald in across the blue line. Had the puck knocked away, and now Chislett picks up in his own zone. Chislett, his pass ends up going through Wilson. Brooks sends it back the other way, right onto the stick of MacArthur. MacArthur takes a bump from Forbes. MacArthur and Forbes working along the wall against each other. Now Chislett had it for a moment. MacArthur got it back, couldn't get a shot away. And the Bearcats clear it out to center. McKinnon will bring it back in. Fire a shot. Glove down by Johnson. Loose puck picked up by Moore. Moore takes a bump from MacArthur. And we're going to get a penalty against MacArthur for cross-checking. And so the Bearcats will go to the power play for the 4th time tonight. 6:08 left to go here in the third period. So this a big chance for the Bearcats. And at this point in the game, you almost have to think of this as a must convert to try and climb back into it with just over 6 minutes left to go and trailing by 3 goals. Good start to the power play as the Bearcats get good puck movement. Landry gets it down the boards for Moore, but it hops off his stick, and Anderson able to launch it down the ice. Out of his net to play it. Johnson puts it off of Ehrenberg's skate, and it's gathered in by Landry. He got it over to Hunter McDonald. Now Forbes with it. His shot blocked by Pitts. Forbes plays it back to Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg gets it down back into the corner. Moore picks it up there over for Hunter McDonald. His backhand shot fanned on, and that allows Anderson to get it back out down the length of the ice. Forbes back to pick up. 1:09 left to go in the power play. Pass for Hunter McDonald. He had to reach back to get it, and then the puck ended up all the way on Anderson's stick. Anderson sending it back down the ice. Johnson out of his net sets it up there for Landry. Landry working it ahead. That's knocked down by LeBlanc, or by Como, excuse me, wearing LeBlanc's jersey tonight. Now War sends it down to the end boards. Getting to it just before McDonald did was Como. It gets to the line. Landry with a shot. That's steered aside by Wilson. 30 seconds left in the power play. White tried to get a centering pass. That gets knocked away and into the end boards. White back on it. Tried to get it out front for McDonald. That's knocked away again. White back on it again. Plays it back to the line. Played across to the near side for Landry. He fires a shot and scores! What a laser beam shot by Owen Landry. That puck may have been deflected coming right off of his stick. But the power play goal for Owen Landry with 4:24 left to go in the third. And it's a 2-goal game. Puck played in across the line. Pass ahead intended for McIver. It gets beyond him. It also goes beyond Caden McDonald and down the ice. Back to get it is Edwards. He'll play it around into the near corner for Bisson. As we await the posting of the goal details, Purdy with the puck. And we now can confirm that it's Owen Landry with the goal, Jack White and David Ehrenberg with the assists. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 36 seconds of the third period. Again, that's Landry from White and Ehrenberg on the power play at 10:36 to make it a 3-1 score. Now there's Green with a shot. That goes just wide. Puck was brought out to center, dumped back in, now brought back out again. 3:20 left to go in now this two-goal game. Purdy will back up with it. Tried to play it to Caden McDonald. That pass was out of his reach. Park picks up. Park ends up missing everybody with that pass, and down the ice it goes. Back to pick it up will be McKinnon. McKinnon looked to get the puck ahead. It went off the skate of Moore. Over in the far boards, Baird takes a bump. Moore now in below the goal line, working against Park. Baird pokes at it, avoids a hit from McKinnon. We're going to get a head contact penalty, though. And looks like it's going to go against Gavin Wilson. So the Bearcats will go back to the power play again. Their power play has struck already in this period, and now with 2:46 left, they get another power play opportunity. Head contact the call against Wilson. And a save made by Quinn Wilson with just 4 seconds gone in the penalty. And if the Bearcats can score here, it becomes a one-goal game with still some time left, depending on how quickly they can get a power play goal. Here's Forbes with it behind the net. Forbes into the far corner. Skates it up the wall a little bit. Now drops the puck back. Played across to the near side now for Gates. Gates walking along the blue line. Fires a shot. Save made by Quinn Wilson. And he hangs on for a face-off as Baird was right there looking for a rebound, but none to be had. 1:33 to go in the penalty. 2:19 to go here in the third period. Crushers lead it 3-1. All 4 goals coming on special teams tonight, as the Crushers have scored once on the power play and twice shorthanded, and the Bearcats have scored once on the power play. Moore plays it back to the line. Brooks across to the near side. Gates fans on his shot attempt, and Park can't get the puck to sit where he wants it to try and clear the zone. Brooks back with it. 1:08 left to go in the power play. Across for Gates. Gates sends it down into the corner. Baird tried to play it behind the net. Pitts knocks that down. Now Baird gets it back again. Taking a look. Baird tried to center it. That goes off of Pitts. Gets it behind the net to Moore. Moore comes out from behind the net. Fans on a pass attempt. And that allows Anderson to get the puck and launch it down the ice. Johnson out of his net, plays it up to Brooks. Brooks trying to get away from the pressure of Gavin McDonald. Plays it around to the near side for Gates. 33 seconds left in the power play. Minute 20 left to go, third period. Here's Forbes with the puck. Got it ahead. Picked it back up again. Forbes coming in, shoots and scores! Guard Forbes with the goal. And don't blink yet, folks. This game's not over. Forbes scores on the power play with 1:08 remaining, and all of a sudden this is a one-goal game and still 68 seconds left to go. Forbes with the goal on the power play I'm not sure if there will be any assists, as he basically went end-to-end with the rush. There's a shot and steered aside by Quinn Wilson. Exit knocked down by Landry. Now the puck into the corner. 50 seconds left as the Bearcats look to get the extra attack. There's a chance for Ward. He put it just wide of the post. Glorious opportunity. Now the puck cleared away and out to neutral ice. 35 seconds left. Ehrenberg hustling to get back on it. Guard Forbes' goal was assisted by Hunter McDonald. Now here comes Landry coming in. His shot goes over the net. Comes to White at the side. And the save made by Quinn Wilson, and he'll hang on for a face-off. 22.3 seconds left to go. Again, that guard Forbes goal on the power play, assisted by Hunter McDonald at 13:52, pulls the Bearcats to within one. Now 22.3 seconds remaining. Crushers win the draw, launch the puck down the ice. That's going to be an icing. Takes off about a little less than 7 seconds, so now 15.9 left. Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Quinn Wilson. Bearcats have the extra attacker out there. They've got White, Forbes, Ehrenberg, War, Landry, who just shot the puck, and the deflection from Moore. Crushers look to clear. They can't. Now they will get the puck out. Here comes a race. Chislett's going to get the empty net goal, and that will seal it just as the horn sounds. Not sure if that goal's going to count or not. It's a bit of a moot point as to whether it does, because the Crushers get the victory either way. It's just whether it's a 3-2 final or a 4-2 final, and it looks like they are going to count the goal. So Chislett with the empty netter to seal it just as the horn is sounding. So the final score tonight, Pictou County Crushers 4, Truro Bearcats 2 in this U15AA Scotia Hockey League action. Thank you so much for watching. Until we come back to you with the league championship tournament coming up at the end of March. Until then, this is Michael Pedersing. May your skates always be sharp. May your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score one last time. It is Crushers with the 4-2 victory over the Bearcats. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night.